inside this house. The one who is behind where you seated, Madam Speaker, let him be subject to a security check. He has a gun. Let him be subject because, Madam Speaker, I'm worried about.
Which one?
The one behind, the gentleman.
Which one? Not my bodyguard.
I don't know your bodyguard, Madam Speaker, but it's a security personnel. Come on. Madam Speaker guided so well, you must listen in silence. We shall not accept being bullied here. Come on. Maintain silence. Madam Speaker.
Wait. I want you to listen. Come and point for me the person. Show me the person. From there. Listen.
I know the rules. Why did you send me there?
Listen. Honorable Zake.
Listen to me.
Honorable Zake.
There's a gun in the house. Madam Speaker, I beg, let the security official be subject to a check if he does not have a gun.
First wait. Be calm. This is a sergeant at arms. This is a sergeant at arms. Sergeant at arms, can you check? Check. No, let him be checked. Remove your jacket. Honorable members, the sergeant at arms has checked, and there is nothing. Yes, there is nothing. Can you sit? Can you sit? Can you sit? Can you sit? Honorable members.
Have a man, Dana White, who has done some job. He's that tough guy. So Dana.
Pampers is the best diaper for Selas's delicate skin. It provides protection against rash with its new lotion, olive oil. I only trust Pampers for my babies. Try it now.
New Downy Perfume Collection. Olusinethaga kawowo pungumanga ndi mukakamu mkavuyo. Oba kawowo akatono akankumanga ndi mupya mubugu. Oba kawowo akampuliza obulungi olunaku lwonna n'okuyingira ekiro akawangala okusinga obuwoowo obw'ebbeeyi. New Downy Lavender Calm. Sunrise fresh and sweet elegance. Okudda obujja obuleetera omuntu okwekkirirrizaamu.
Balulu basatu. Ebirooto byo bituukiridde.
Gezaako ku silingi 5 zokka.
Those were sentiments that we shared with you from a while ago. Let's give you live visuals of the situation as it unfolds at this inauguration at the Sawa. The president in waiting, Duma Boko, has already arrived, and it seems there, as is typically the case, a senior member of the judiciary, in our case, the Chief Justice, would be overseeing the inauguration, which includes the taking of some kind of oath at a packed national stadium there in the Botswanan capital. You can see there, at least from the weather and the flags that are flying, it's a bit of a windy, perhaps even chilly day, but that doesn't seem to have dampened the spirits of those who want to see this historic moment unfold. Power changing hands in Botswana for the first time in almost 6 decades, 58 years to be more exact. And whilst that comes with a lot of congratulatory messages, it also is also accompanied by a lot of expectation. I wonder if we could, just for a moment, get you a sense of what is taking place there. Our international desk editor, Sophie Mokoena, is also in Kabarwana. I'm not sure if you're able to hear me, Ms. Sophie, but it's certainly history unfolding.
Botswana. As you can hear the noise, he's about to go to the podium to take an oath of office. The new president is no stranger to these legal or judicial processes. As you know that he is an advocate, and as you can see, he is reading. He wants to ensure that when he reads the oath, he does get it right. Now, that moment where Botswana will witness their new leader taking an oath of
do swear that I will faithfully and diligently discharge my duties and perform my functions in the high office of the Republic of President of the Republic of Postal, and that I will direct my abilities to the service and welfare of the people of Botswana without fear or favor, affection or ill will. So Kele Duma Gideon Boko ikana gore ka boikanyego le ka matsetseleko ke tla diragatsa maikarabelo a tiro ya me mo maemong a kwa godimo a botautona ya lehatshe la Botswana. Ke tla tlamela le go sireletsa molao motheo wa Botswana le melao yotlhe le go tlamela dikgatlhego tsa setšhaba sa Botswana.
Us down at a crucial moment. Once again, we apologize for that, but we were able to get at least the English translation of Duma Boko taking his oath of office. It is a historic moment, certainly a long time in the making, depending who you ask in that country, which has had one leader in charge for almost 6 decades. We've got a full SABC News team for you there, including our international desk editor, Sophie Mokoena, who's really helped us connect the dots in the lead up to this historic moment at a packed national stadium in Kabarwana, Botswana's capital. As we work to re-establish that audio connection, we'll take in these visuals as Duma Boko, who is flanked by the incoming First Lady, signs that particular oath of office, I suppose in many ways giving a promise to see through to the promises he's made whilst on the campaign trail, which includes reviving the country's economy and, in fact, making sure that he create jobs. All right, let's continue taking in some of the nat sound in that particular place.
The formalities are over in terms of the swearing in of the new president now officially, and in Botswana, Duma Boko made a commitment to having taken an oath of office in front of Botswana and dignitaries, mainly from the SADC region. After the 21 gun salute, it will be now a moment of fly past and also the formalities. Let me step out of the shot so that you can get a view of what's happening behind me. You can see that now the military is about to perform its ceremony in honoring the new commander-in-chief of the Republic of Botswana. After 58 years, a new government under the opposition. Earlier on, I was able to speak to some leaders of the opposition parties region. I spoke to my that this is an important moment in terms of sending a message that democracy does prevail in the SADC region. Here on talking about his relationship with Duma Boko during the time when he was of Zambia, Hakainde Hichilema. You know that he was the leader of the opposition in Mozambique. Today, he is the head of state of Zambia. He's the president of Zambia. I also had an opportunity to speak to the former president of Botswana, Festus Mogae. Quite senior, but he said to me he was very happy. I spoke to the democracy is prevailing in Botswana. I tried to speak to the president of Zimbabwe about this moment, very short, saying it's democracy. And I spoke to the South African deputy president, who was very happy to be in Botswana, saying that Botswana will continue with Botswana. The president of Namibia is also here. You have other countries sending the representatives come and witness this important moment. Address the dignitaries and
He's officially the 6th president of Botswana. Many people in that country having to wait almost 6 decades to even get to this point. He, of course, has a mammoth task that lies ahead, given the many challenges that still face that country, including really sluggish economic growth for this diamond-rich nation, which has actually struggled, by the way, to continue leveraging off the resource, given the change in sentiment about just how the world is viewing diamonds to begin with. You know, this concept of diamonds being a girl's best friend, certainly changing over the past couple of decades as sentiments around digging deep into the ground and the environmental concerns that come with mining really take over and take off, at least insofar as many activists are concerned. So it'll be interesting to see how he's going to help the country pivot, if at all, and whether or not, of course, those promises he made whilst on the campaign trail will be realized. He's expected to address dignitaries there, and as soon as he does, we'll certainly take you there back live to get you a sense of what he has to say, given what is at stake. In fact, perhaps we'll just hang around for you just for a moment to see if he goes to the podium at this very point. But as our Sophie Mokoena mentioned, several dignitaries are present there, including our very own Deputy President, Paul Mashatile. We've also seen there the EFF's leader, Julius Malema, who, incidentally, by the way, was actually banned from Botswana and until just recently had that ban lifted alongside Floyd Shivambu and several other people. I think it was a list of 10 people in total who had initially been banned from being in Botswana and are now allowed, of course, to enter that country. Already some commentators suggesting that this is an early sign that Duma Boko wants to start on a clean slate, as of course he carves out his own legacy for a country that relies so much on him now to turn the situation around. All right, once again, as soon as Duma Boko takes to the podium to give his first address, his maiden speech as the new president of Botswana, we'll take you there live.
Bakasitoma baagala sitooko yange kubanga eyozeddwa ate nga yetegefu okwambala. Wa ebiseera bibadde bikaluba ddala. Nakyusa ne ngenda ku detergent ya layisi. Nalina okwoza buli kimu emirundi 2. So saalina kyakola naddeyo ku Ariel. Kubanga bulijjo nfuna ebivaamu ebiyonjo nga biri fresh mulooza lumu. Ariel kyekyama kyange kati omudaala gwange gwatandikira nnyo okusinga bwe gwali.
Ariel okuyonja kw'anamadala mulooza lumu lwokka.
You can do anything, and I mean anything. If you put your mind into it and you put the work and you believe in knowing that this is the path I'm going to follow, believe me, you will. And there's nothing stopping you from doing whatever that you want in life. And that's coming from a person that I thought I would never be where I am today.
Hello again, this is the SABC News Channel. I'm Ayanda Nyati. Let's take you straight to news on the go coming out of Botswana. The newly elected president, Duma Boko, is giving his maiden address there. Let's listen in.
Deputy Prime Minister of the Kingdom of... Deputy Prime Minister of the United Republic of Tanzania, Dr. Doto Mashak. Vice President of the Republic of Botswana, Mr. Ndaba Nkosinat Aulad. Your Lordship, the Chief Justice of the Republic of Botswana, Mr. Terence Rannoa. Speaker of the National Assembly, former President of the Republic of Botswana, His Excellency Dr. Mokwetsi Eric Yabetsi Masisi. Former President of the Republic of Botswana, His Excellency Dr. Festus Gontebanye Mogai. All honorable ministers here present, President of the Court of Appeal, Me Tebohotau, Deputy President of the National Assembly, Me Pushi Manyene, Leader of the Opposition, Mr. Dumelang Saleshandro, Honorable Members of Parliament, Khosi Puso Gaboroni, Lemara Raotle, Permanent Secretary to the President, and Justices of the Court of Appeal, Attorney General of the Republic of Botswana, Me Marco Mpelega Abram, Judges of the High Court, Heads of international organizations, President of the Customary Court of Appeal, Commander, Botswana Defense Force, Mr. Placid Diratsagai Seroko, and other service chiefs present, performing artists, ladies and gentlemen, a very good morning to you all.
With Kanzali plus Machuzi, you get the flavor. Enjoy the Kathufu mix.
You know what's the best part about Showmax?
What? It's so easy to get Showmax.
It can't be. Just go on the website. Show me where it is. Showmax.com. That's it.
Thou has signed up.
Now we watch them all.
If only it were that simple.
They are here.
Let me quickly get my phone.
My fellow citizens from near and far, I stand before you today and before God Almighty profoundly humbled. In our culture, a child is born to a community and raised by sometimes several villages. A few decades back,